welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get this makeup look. I didn't use eyelashes and that was the whole point of this look. I noticed myself constantly wearing this look, so I really wanted to get it up because I think it's a perfect everyday makeup look that you can do if you want to be a little bit glamorous. There is a couple of things that you can take out, and throughout the tutorial I'll talk a little bit about them because this is a little bit too much makeup for those of you who aren't used to wearing makeup on a daily basis. But you can definitely substitute some of the items that I will be using in this video. Typically on days that I'm just running errands, I will just throw on mascara if I don't have the time. But if I have that little extra time and I'm going on a dinner date or something like that, then I gravitate towards this look because recently I've been loving it. I did it for the Super Bowl, and usually I wear the Kathleen Lights from Ofra Cosmetics Miami Fever liquid lipstick because it's my favorite, and for some reason this complements my hair so much. But I switched it up a little bit today, and I don't know, I really ended up loving this look. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and don't forget to subscribe for more videos. And if you guys would like to see how to get this look, then just keep on watching. As always, I'm going to start off by priming my eyes using the NYX Cosmetics Waterproof Eye Primer, and then right on top I'll be adding this NYX Dark Circles Concealer. And this is just going to even out the discoloration of my eyelids and give me a nice base to lay the shadows so they stand out more. Taking a white matte shadow, I'm going to be sweeping this all over my eyelids just so the shadows don't budge and they apply evenly. Taking the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, I am going to be taking this warm bronzy shade, and I believe this is in the shade Sombre. And I'm going to be applying this on my crease with a MAC 217 brush. And I'm going to be blending this out as I apply it, and I'm kind of doing an outside V and elongating it. And this is going to be my transition shade. You can use any warm shadow or bronzer that you own. And I'm going to be using my Makeup Revolution Iconic 2 palette and taking this bronzy shade and placing this all over my eyelid. It's a very simple look. I find that these eyeshadows have the best pigmentation with my fingers, so I absolutely love it. And if you guys have the Naked 2 palette, this is identical to it. So you guys can just use that if you own it. And then I'll be taking this mauve purple shade and just placing this right there in the outside corners to give me more depth, and then blending it all out. For all the brushes that I use, I'll have them down below. Then taking this golden shade, I'm going to apply this right in the center of my eyelid to give me more of that little shimmering bronzy effect. And since I am skipping out on the falsies, I'm going to curl my eyelashes as good as I can. And this is my favorite mascara right now, and it is a Stila Huge Lash Mascara. It lengths, gives me so much volume, and just leaves my lashes looking perfect. 2 coats of this and I am good to go. I absolutely love this mascara, and I'm very picky when it comes to mascaras because not everything goes well with my lashes. And I did apply 2 coats of this, if you guys are wondering, because I really wanted to make my lashes look as voluminous and long as I can. Moving on to the face, I'll be using my favorite face primer, and it is the Avance Mattifying Primer, and it is also a pore filler. And this is going to make our foundation and our whole makeup last longer and apply evenly. Then taking my favorite foundation, which you guys already know, is the Kat Von D Lock It Tattoo Foundation. I am in the shade Medium 54. This is full coverage, and I only used 1 pump today. This does keep me matte all day, and I do have dry skin and it doesn't dry it out more. I do like to apply this with my fingers and buff it in with the brush. My under eye circles have been looking a little extra dark, so I'm going in with the NYX Dark Circles, and this is a corrector. And I am using this in the shade Light, and it has like a light peachy salmon color underneath, and it's going to bring more illumination underneath the eyes. As you guys can see, it makes such a huge difference. I usually like to apply it with the brush and then work it in with my fingers since it's a little bit warm and it really warms up the product. Then I go ahead and blend it all out with a damped beauty blender. Then right after, I'll go in with my Kat Von D Lock It Concealer, and as you guys can see, it makes such a huge difference. I noticed that my under eye circles don't appear more grayish. It actually corrects everything up, and that's why I really like it. And this concealer is full coverage as well, so it just does the job. And to highlight, I'm using the Sculpt and Highlight Duo from NYX Cosmetics. I've been loving this, and this is definitely something you guys can skip out on, but I just love using this technique to really bring illumination to my face. And I'm just applying this everywhere I concealed, but also my forehead, down the bridge of my nose, and my chin to make those areas stand out. And I finished working this in with a damp beauty blender because I find that it just picks up the excess product. I recently broke my Wet n Wild contouring palette. Yeah, my heart shattered along with this product, but I have been using it to bake, and I just use my damp beauty blender and apply this underneath my eyes, basically everywhere I concealed and highlighted. And I like to leave this on my skin meanwhile I do my eyebrows. And right now I've been using the MAC Cosmetics Fluidline in Dipdown, I believe it's what it's called. I first brush through my brows, and then I just go ahead and shape them, then fill them in. Quickly just running through this process since you guys have seen me do this so many times. And since I need to get my eyebrows done, I've been concealing around them, but I usually like to use my foundation just so they look a little bit more natural. And I've been loving this Luxie brush that came in my Ipsy Glam bag. It's amazing. I'll then be dusting off the product and going back to my eyes, and I'm going to be highlighting my brow bone using the white matte shadow we used at first, and then with a clean brush I'm just going to blend everything out so there's no harsh lines. Taking the Carli Bible palette from BH Cosmetics, I'm going to be using this highlight shade and placing this on the inner corners just to bring more illumination to my eyes. I am obsessed with this highlighter. I can't get enough. To contour my face, I am using the Wet n Wild contouring palette, and I know it's shattered, but I'm still using it to contour. I'm not going to be doing anything too heavy. I just want to give my face some definition, some cheekbones, you know. So I'll be running this underneath my cheekbones, on my temples, and also on my jawline. Going back to the Kat Von D palette, I'm going to take this shade we used as our transition and apply this to my bottom lashes just to give me a little bit definition down there, and I'll be coating my bottom lashes with some mascara. To bronze, I have been using this Revolution bronzer every single time I do my makeup. It's just so bomb, and it's very pigmented as well. It gives me the perfect sun-kissed glow, and I can't wait for summer because of this bronzer. Then I'm just going to be contouring my nose with the Wet n Wild contouring palette. You guys already know this step. Then I'm going to highlight, and as always I'm using the Carli Bible palette highlighter that I pointed out that I used for my inner corners, popping this on tops of my cheekbones and also on the tip of my nose. Moving on to the lips, I'll be using this Model Company lip liner, and honestly this lip liner is so beautiful. For the longest time I lost it. I'm going to be outlining my lips, also filling them all in. I really like the color this lip liner gave to my lips. It's gorgeous and super matte, but it was a little bit too matte and flat for my likings, so I popped on this Tristique lipstick right in the center, and right on top I wanted a glossy finish, so I applied my Buxom lip gloss, and this does plump up my lips a little bit, so it is perfect. And it just adds the perfect gloss to the look, and I'll be adding a little bit of that highlight to make my lips appear a little bit bigger. And to finish this look off, I'll be spraying my Wet n Wild setting spray. As you guys can probably tell, I'm still sick. I seriously have no idea what's going on. But if you guys stuck till the end, I want to say thank you guys all so much for watching. And don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe for more makeup tutorials coming up. I have a few Disney looks coming your way. I love you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!